Welcome into Duval Daily, presented by GenJag.com. I'm Jordan DeLugo. Thanks so much for being here. Friday, July 25th. Happy weekend, everybody. Happy training camp to y'all. Day 3 of training camp for the Jaguars in the books, at least from the media perspective. Obviously, the Jags, they're there all day, getting in meetings, practice, walkthrough, all that stuff. But practice number 3 in the books. We have tomorrow off. We'll get back out there Sunday. Right now, we've got training camp day 3 standouts. If you're looking for the full recap of everything that happened today, go check out my earlier video recapping the entire day. This is more focused on players who are specifically standing out. And this is specifically day 3 standouts. A lot of guys had really good practices today. None better than Tyson Campbell. I mean, it was really good. Whether he was being sticky in coverage, making it difficult for Brian Thomas Jr. to catch the ball, or actually getting his hands on the ball, or playing through Brian Thomas Jr.'s arms, hands, he was as locked down as you can be today. Now, I do think, in all fairness, there was probably a couple opportunities that Brian Thomas Jr. had to make a really good play, and he didn't. And if he had, you wouldn't be singing Tyson Campbell's praises quite as much, because there were situations where, and you've seen this throughout Tyson Campbell's career, he's in great position, makes it a difficult grab, but the best receivers in football make the grab, right? You've seen that. And that's not to take anything away from what Tyson did today, because he was sticky, aggressive, running like the wind, playing confident, playing fast, and he was playing through the arms, playing through the hands, and getting his hand on the football at times. I just think that if you ran this practice, exact same practice, in the exact same situations, probably at least 2 more of the, reps between Tyson and Brian, BTJ probably comes down with more often than not. But hey, all the credit in the world to Tyson Campbell, who has been excellent throughout training camp. And this is nothing new. Tyson Campbell has been excellent throughout training camp ever since 2022. I mean, his rookie year, 2021, he was swimming a little bit. They tried to play him inside for whatever reason. After his injury, and he came back, started playing outside, started playing excellent football. And 2022, he was one of the best cornerbacks in ball. And then you've seen some injuries really kind of slow him down. And some up and down play, but mostly really good. And another thing about Tyson Campbell, when it's Sunday or Monday or Thursday or whatever hell day they're playing on, he brings it in the run game as well. And you don't get to see that as much at this time because you're not tackling, but he's somebody you don't want to run at. Like, you get him isolated, running back versus corner, and he's usually going to win that matchup and win it decisively. And so I just think he's played so well. I'm really excited to see what he can do this year. And really, for Tyson, it all comes down to health. He's had injuries throughout his career. 2021, he missed time. 2023, he missed time. 2024, he missed time. So stay healthy, and the sky's the limit. And another player in the defensive backfield, we'll say, not the same position exactly, but Jordan Lewis, nickel, who can also play outside, but he's focusing on the nickel for the Jaguars. What a practice, and what a stretch of practices. This guy has so much energy, and he brings it. He really does. Like, there's been multiple plays, multiple days in a row now where it's like, oh, that's probably going to be a completion. No, Jordan Lewis makes that play, makes the play on the ball. Today it was on the goal line. Looked like Trevor Lawrence is probably going to get De'Ami Brown. Jordan Lewis comes flying in, makes a play on the ball, doesn't intercept it, but, that's a huge, huge play. And yesterday he was like, full extension, parallel with the ground, diving tip pass to keep it away from Brenton Strange. It's like, there's no way he just made that play. Yeah, he did. So those two guys, being leaders in the secondary, I think is really good. And, Eric Murray had a really nice play coming downhill against a short pass today as well. So that's great for Eric Murray, somebody who is going to be a vital part of their secondary. Tyson and Jordan as kind of the leaders in that cornerback, nickel room, whatever you want to call it. Really good stuff. And I thought Jarian was extremely competitive today as well. He did draw a pass interference, but other than that, I thought he played really well too. So Buster Brown didn't play, but those guys really played excellent, especially Tyson Campbell and Jordan Lewis. They've been lights out, truly lights out. Another player who has been lights out is Parker Washington, and he found the end zone multiple times today. Today was the first day that they did a lot of red zone work. Parker Washington was getting open. Yesterday, I think he had 5 catches on 6 targets. Today, I didn't keep track exactly, but I mean, he made several grabs, including 2 touchdown catches. He has been Johnny on the spot. To me, and I thought this before camp, he should be the 4th wide receiver without question. I think he is. He's got special teams value. He's a baller. He actually has shown the ability to play outside, even though he profiles more as a slot receiver. He's shown the ability to go up and get the football. So yeah, Parker Washington, shout out, man. Just playing really good football for them right now. And they need that. On a day like today where Travis Hunter wasn't on offense and you also had Brian Thomas Jr. not having a very good day. Having Parker Washington step up was huge. Having Eli Pancall step up was very nice. And obviously not for the number ones, but a rookie out of Duke who we talked about him earlier. Liam Cohen said he likes what he's seen from him. He wants to see him continue to be able to play a little bit more fluid as a receiver, more flexible. And we talked about this earlier. He's very densely built, muscular. Some of those guys aren't always the most flexible and loosest in their hips and all that. But bottom line is you go score 2 touchdowns in a training camp practice and red zone work, and you're going to get the coach's attention. So good job there. I thought the running backs all around did a good job today. Whether it was Tank Bigsby finding holes, running hard, Travis Etienne catching a touchdown pass and also having a couple nice runs of his own, Bashal Tootin catching everything thrown his way, and also finding some gaps, running tough, showing off his speed, and even LeQuint Allen and Jaquindon Jackson. The running backs had a good day, and it wasn't a perfect day because you've got linebackers and defensive linemen for the Jaguars that are really good at run defense. Josh Hines-Allen, Trayvon Walker, and the next guy I wanted to bring up, Foye Oluokun, and he's been incredibly consistent. Just such a stud, and that showed today as well. Soon after, Eric Murray kind of blew up a short pass behind the line. Foye Oluokun did the same exact thing, and you saw him in on multiple run stuffs today. The running game and the run defense are really trading punches at a high level, and I think that's exciting to move into pads early next week. Got to give a shout out to DeJuan Smoot, who had a strip sack fumble of Nick Mullins. It wasn't like a immediate win, right? But it was a nice rep from him. Fought and got to the quarterback and punched the ball out. So again, we've give credit where it's due. Jack Kaiser had a late punch out as well. Can't remember who punched it out of Travis Etienne's hands late, but the Kaiser one and the Etienne one, to me, those were both after the practice rep was probably done, but good hustle. But the Smoot one, excellent. And just really cool to see DeJuan Smoot making a big play for the Jacksonville Jaguars once again. A team that he's made a lot of big plays for throughout his career. And Josh Hines-Allen, you got to shout him out. There was a run where he had Tank Bigsby dead to rights, and he just didn't hit him because you're not padded. Josh Hines-Allen doesn't need to show he can do that. He's shown he can do that time and time and time again, right? And then he also had I think he probably would have sacked Trevor Lawrence. He and Devon Hamilton both got pressure on it on a play where Lawrence ended up throwing an incompletion. But I think it would have been a sack in a game. I do. So just continues to bring it, continues to make plays every single practice, even despite not having like the most opportunities consistently. He is making a big impact, and he came in at number 63 on the top 100. We found that out earlier this week, maybe yesterday. All the times running together right now, but another player for the Jaguars also came in top 100, and that's Brian Thomas Jr. coming in at number 61 in the top 100. And shout out to BTJ. Tough day. He just did not make some plays that he's very accustomed to making. Does that matter? No, it doesn't. Bottom line is he's still one of the most talented and impressive young receivers in the game today. He's a guy who's going to make a ton of impressive plays for the Jaguars in 2025 and beyond. And he's someone I'm really excited to continue to see develop. But just the sheer fact that rookie wide receiver pops up number 61 on the list, he probably could be even higher, to be completely honest. But good for Brian Thomas Jr. getting some recognition from, all the players across the league coming in at number 61. And hopefully, after a down day on the field, he can see that and kind of get his groove back and have a really, really good off day and then a big day on Sunday for the Jaguars, because he missed an opportunity on day one in team, and he came back on day two and had a tremendous day. And look, him and Tyson Campbell going at each other, it's fireworks. It absolutely is. So I can't wait to get back out there on Sunday. I'm happy for the day off. Really appreciate y'all supporting the channel. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Y'all have a good one.